We have on him.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. Ready to go? Here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. The wind of the pitch. That one hammered center field. Crawford going back on this one. Pulls it in on the wall. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
Well struck right field. Back there. And forget it.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Drops into the glove, throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And now the DH, Jim Thome. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Casey Martin. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, right field. One down. Here's a speed threat, Justin Crawford. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hunter, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Number 45 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 1 inning in the books here. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. The line to kick the pitch. That one ripped. That's long gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next, Joe Morgan.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Henderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a ball hammered left field. A dive and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Matt Kroon. Hunter back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hunter, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Ripken settles under this one, and that's the inning. Offense held in check. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Mike Schmidt. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one.
On the mound now, Christian Hernandez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And hard base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. So 2 away with nobody on. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field. Tattooed and gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Next to hit, Eddie Murray. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 15-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
New arm out of the bullpen, Griff McGarry.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers. But
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout.
And they get Morgan for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 22. And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson moves under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. The fighting Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down. Base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right side. Under it. And that is that. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ricky Henderson. Line drive. Come on.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Jim Thome, the next to hit. this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly
Tristan Garnett comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So the lineup flips over. Leading off, Casey Martin. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Hopped up Ripken. Settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the right fielder. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. The fighting Phils with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza brings it in for the third. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now Mike Piazza as he turns on the rubber here with that good live arm delivers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive.
There's a swing and a drive. That'll make it out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the...
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone.
There was a fastball down.
Number 66 gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intent.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Now, Mike Schmidt. Line drive. Pulls it in for the out. One away. Jim Thome digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Thome rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Waste no time there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right up.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a real...
Number 48 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 48.
And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. His 4th home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 30-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That one drilled left field, and that ball is gone.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Tony Gwynn. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. Pitching change here, Carlos Francisco.
Number 18.
And at second with 1 away, Mike Schmidt now at the plate. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Tony now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Eddie Murray. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Base hit. They're waving Piazza home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Matt Kroon. The right-hander back to work. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Piazza makes the grab, 1 down. And now the first baseman. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Fightin' Phils hitless so far in the game. And it's fouled away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Around second, he wants to cycle. Relay throw to third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone.
Andrew Baker takes over on the mound.
Number 7.
And next is the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one's smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Here's a big power threat. Cal Ripken Jr. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. That one the other way. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left field. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now here is Mike Schmidt. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we'll never...
That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. Tag, and he's in there. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. There's a line drive to left field. Up against the wall and brings it in. So they bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, number 22. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 84 batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Gets under it and pops it up. Ripken under this one. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the 2nd baseman, Joe Morgan. Baker back to work. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. That's a laser base hit. The throw to 3rd, lead runner around 2nd. Caught in a rundown now. Now tries to get back, but they slap the tag on him in 2nd. So a man aboard. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to...
That's hard hit in the line. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Mike Schmidt, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Oh, he throws it away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's going to be smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Right to left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Casey Martin. Late on that fastball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fly ball down the line. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And first offering is fouled off. The fighting Phils yet to pick up a hit here. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Number 45, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one hit to right. Gwynn under it, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Slice to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Tony Gwynn. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. They got it for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Jim Thome now at the plate. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, the throw is wild, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
The other way, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Broom. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hit in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Ball at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Lifted in the air, right field. Gwynn drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And the pitch. And a base hit into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Throw into 3rd. Oh, he throws it away. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at 3rd. Man at 1st, and the batter now, Ricky Henderson. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crawford makes the play. Runner tags at 2nd. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 9, and now number 22. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And he deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And they'll do it again. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extreme.
Ripken. Safe at 1st as they can't make the play. And here's the catcher.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
The Boomers up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Fastball at the letters frozen for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Casey Martin. He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. There's a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 strike away. High fly ball down the left field line. Henderson going back. And it's gone. A home run to break up the no-hitter. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boog. I mean, just heartbreaking. 1 out from a no-no, and he gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time. So close to making some history.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this guy was so close to getting